Hello, friends. Hey, so I got you out in the shop today. I want to show you guys this. It's a product I've been using on my dirt bikes and quads. Here, let me show you. They're right there. And you can see how nice and shiny they are. So I wanted to try these on models. I have no clue if they worked. I've not tried them at all. But I grabbed some uh, bodies that I had that need to be restored. Some of them have been painted, some of them haven't. And let's see what it does. So first of all, let me show you the product. So what we're going to be working with today is Muck Off Speed Polish. And it's Carnauba and beeswax. Um, and they both pretty much work the same way. You spray them on and hit another muck off, but this is silicone shine. I think they're almost the same thing. They pretty much do the same thing. You spray both of them on, you let it sit for just a little bit, and you wipe it off. And that's pretty much it. You can leave it on for more of a shine, but I don't really typically do that to my dirt bikes and quads, so I'm not really sure how that would work. I'm also, I might as well show you this real quick. This is, oh, come on, back up. Try to do this without falling. Here, let me turn it this way. There we go. This is my 77 Olds 442. And so I'm going to be doing it on that today. I've actually tried it, and that's my Doug Buck. I've actually tried it on this paint, and it's a single stage paint, and it doesn't hurt it at all. So I'm not afraid to spray on this whatsoever. So let's get into the nitty gritty here. So this one I painted about a year ago, maybe a little less. And it was, I think, Krylon paint. It's just been sitting, waiting to be built. This one was in my recent video. So I wanted to spray it on that bad spot right there and see how it does. See if it does anything. This is one I picked up recently, this 55 Chevy. It is seriously blah. No shine to it at all. So I want to see if I spray it on there, what it does. And then, of course, the Corvette in a previous video, because I wanted to see how much more shine it would add to this shine. And then I've got these guys over here. So I haven't washed these at all. I think because I was thinking because it's called Muck Off and it does take off dirt on my quads and dirt bikes. I want to see how well it cleans this. So I'm going to spray all three of these. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use on which yet, but I think for the body here, I'll do one. I'll probably use the silicone shine. For this one, I'm going to use the speed polish. And then again with the silicone shine on this one. And probably we'll just kind of rotate. Now I have done these on Hot Wheels and it hides all the scratches. I mean, beautiful results. And what I'm hoping with this stuff too is that it keeps the dust off of it also. Now I don't really know that, but I know that my quads and dirt bikes don't get very dusty in the garage when I have this on there. So okay, so let's get to spraying. So first one I'm going to do, so it's the silicone shine, and you have to shake it real well. So I'm going to put you guys on hold so I don't shake the camera like crazy, and I'll be back. All right, so I got these lined up. I will say it is 71 degrees outside today, nice and sunny. It's probably about 78 or so in the garage here, but I do have the garage door open, so it may have cooled down considerably. So let's go ahead and spray this, see what it does. Oh, I should mention also, I have never sprayed this on plastic windows, so I have no idea what it's going to do to the windows on this. And then I'll just go ahead and spray the next one. Shake it up a little bit more. Spray the next one. And the last one. So what I'm hoping with this, guys, is that this is going to replace shining it with the floor polish because I cannot get it here. So I have tried some cheaper stuff in the past and it didn't work worth a damn. made the model actually work worse. So, I've been searching for something for a long time, and the other day I was shining my bike, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I've got it right here. Let's give it a shot. So, okay, let me grab a rag and start to wipe these down. Okay, so what I'm doing is going in a circular pattern, pattern, just kind of like this. It doesn't seem to be taking a lot of these marks off. Definitely making it shinier, excuse me, but it's really not taking a lot of this. It's taking some of it off. But so I'm going to set you guys down. I'm going to do this. Oh, by the way, it does recommend to use a terry towel. I am using just a basic Costco shop towel. And because I wanted to see the results, because I don't think a lot of us will have a microfiber towel. Boy, I just can't talk today. So let me bring you back, and let me shine this up a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys. Well, I gotta admit, I'm pretty damn happy with this. It did not affect that windshield at all. I sprayed it right on there, wiped it right off. It didn't leave any streaks. Here's the back window. All the glue stuff and everything was already there, so it's already pretty horrible looking windshield. The one I painted already, that definitely has some more shine to it, by far. Now this isn't going to replace a nice paint job. It's not going to make, everything look perfect, but it definitely does help. I gotta admit, I like it. Here's that side that, remember, was kind of rough, and look at that. Now, I will say, if I wipe this off, that mark comes right back. But leaving it on wet like this and letting it dry seems to be covering that up really well, which is kind of surprising me because I didn't think it would. So, and I can't really, I gotta be honest, I can't tell a big difference on the Corvette. Maybe definitely has a little more shine to it, but it wasn't a bad paint job to begin with. So, all right, well, so let's move on to the speed polish. So for that one, I'm going to use on these 3 cars, and I'm going to actually put them. Oh, I wanted to show you this too, guys. If you look at my car, here's the overspray, and watch this. I'll just wipe it right off. It does not hurt this paint whatsoever. It makes it nice and slick. But like I said, I've been using this for years. Now, I don't use it on the whole car because I'd waste a whole bottle on it. But if there are little things that I do use it on, you can kind of tell. I don't know if you guys could see that. But you can kind of see the difference. Here's where I did it. Here's where I didn't. So definitely makes a difference. And like I said, this is a single stage paint, original paint to this car from 1977, and it does not hurt it at all. There's the dirty rag, and doesn't pull up any paint. Lasts for, I'd say, at least a couple weeks, so before it starts to get dull a little bit. But honestly, I keep this in the garage, so I'm not really sure what it's going to do out in the sun anymore. But my quads tend to stay, they'll stay shiny about a couple weeks, like I said, depending on how much I use them. So, all right, well, let's get on to it. I'm going to go ahead and spray the speed polish next. Let me set you down for a second. I'm going to set these up, and I'm going to get a close-up of the before, and then we'll see how they look. All right, here's a little more of a close-up, so you can really see just how bad this paint is. Here's the ZZ Top. Now, I have not washed these. I haven't knocked the dust off of them. I've actually done nothing to them. So this one is more, kind of looks more like a primer. I'm not totally sure, but there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and spray this. And the directions are pretty much exactly the same. Spray it on, let it sit, and then take it off. And one thing I noticed right away is this stuff is thicker by far. A lot thicker. So whether or not that makes a difference, I don't know. So let's let this sit, and we'll come back here in just a second and see how it does. Okay, so I think it's time to wipe these down. So the speed polish, the directions actually say allow this to dry to a haze. I'm kind of thinking this is what it's talking about. You can kind of see how it's kind of getting white right there. I went ahead and did the 57 also because I wanted to see what it would do to this windshield. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe these down and set you guys down, and I will be right back. Okay, here are the results. Definitely better. Didn't hurt the windshield at all. Didn't leave streaks in it. Didn't hurt the decals at all, which I'm really happy to see. Definitely made this 55 brighter, but as also the ZZ Top. But honestly, I don't like it as much as the silicone shine. Like I said, it went on really wet. It doesn't seem to dry all that much. I let it dry for about 7 or 8 minutes, and still I may not have let it dry enough, but it seemed like a long time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and spray the silicone shine over these 4 because I want to see if I can get a little better shine out of these. I mean, you can see it's definitely not bad. Here's a little close-up of the 55, but not quite what I was hoping for. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to the silicone shine, and I will be right back. So I wanted to show you guys this. This is the speed polish when I was spraying it, and I was telling you how it goes on a lot thicker. Well, you could really see just how it's more watery. Well, okay, boys and girls, I gotta admit, I am loving this stuff. So this is the silicone. This time I brought it outside. I wanted to see what it looked like in the sun. And wow, what a freaking difference. So this time I did not wipe it off. This is just sprayed right on. It does say you could do that on the directions for a wetter look. So that's what I did. All I did was spray this on and leave it alone. And you can see the glass is not affected at all. Hi, Buck. Hi, Buggy. Hi, Buggy. I know. It's not making it fuzzy, anything. I'm a little tripped up on that one. And now I can definitely feel it when I touch it, but look at that. It's not even leaving fingerprints. I mean, it definitely is on my finger. Here, smell my finger. No, just kidding. Wow. Yeah, I did not expect that. So let me grab the other ones, bring them out in the sun, and we'll take a look at those too. Okay, remember that one I was telling you about that I used some other polish on and I had really crappy results? Well, here it is. It's this GTO. You can see the streaks on the window there. It's going to be kind of hard to see for me to show you, but there are streaks on the paint also. So, and then I just grabbed another model, which is this SS station wagon, and spin that around there. Keep thinking I'm doing a shorts video. Anyway, I'm going to spray this one also. You can see there are a couple marks on the windshield. Otherwise, it's pretty darn good, but it's never been super shiny, so I want to spray it on there and see what it does. And I will be right back. All right, one last pass just so you guys can see this again. I am loving this stuff. And again, this is the silicone sign by Muck-Off. It's about $13 a can, so it's not cheap. But, I didn't use all that much, even with all these models. So you can definitely tell the difference in shine, especially on this almost flat one. And the roofs on these look so much better. I mean, it almost passes off as a nice model now. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to keep it coming and do a few more reviews as I can. Oh, I almost forgot. So I would not recommend this one, the Speed Polish. It's made by the Sun Company, like I said, but it definitely is. I think it's more for getting off mud and kind of shining up your bike or quad. So not something I didn't really like it for the models, just because it was way too runny. Took a long time to dry. And so where the silicone shine, I am literally just spraying it on and leaving it alone. I'm not wiping it, nothing. It does definitely have a slippery texture to it. It'll be interesting to see how these hold up as far as getting dust on them. I'm going to leave them right on the shelf. I'm not going to try to put them in a case or anything. So, well, actually, I don't have any cases. So, all right. So anyway, I think in about a month, I'm going to come back to these and kind of see how they're doing and make sure it didn't, it's not affecting the decals at all. I really doubt it will because, I spray it all over. Like I said, I've been using this for a long time, and I spray it right on my decals on my quads and dirt bikes. So, and it's never affected anything. So, yeah, so that's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please comment below what you think, and I will talk at you later. Thanks a lot.